Invocation to the Lord. Dear Lord, allow my spirit to rise to your heights, to drink from the true fountains of wisdom, and absorb your powerful vibrations of love and faith, of purification and spiritual and material strength, of spiritual power, peace, understanding, health, prosperity, and harmony to pour over my brothers and sisters. Lesson 14. The Great Laws of the Universe. The Law of Love. Only love, which is universal force, which is the most powerful force that exists and the most faithful expression of the divine reality, can act upon the ensemble of effects that come from millenary causes and, without distorting the law, transform evil into good. The force of love is omnipotent. You can verify this. If you treat your brothers and sisters with love, you will see wonderful transformations in those who surround you. So think about this. If your love, which is human love, is capable of such wonders, what marvelous things could not be achieved by the projected divine love through the Christ to your planet? Each one of you must become an instrument of love, an instrument that captures the vibrations of love from the higher planes and radiates them through your soul and your mind. The work is law throughout the entire universe. God works constantly, and constantly are all the higher beings working at the service of God and other beings. You must also work serving God and your brothers and sisters, because only in that way can you work for yourself. Love must be the light that guides you at every instant and every opportunity. Through love, you will have the strength to do your work. Through love, you will receive the light that will enlighten your mind to acquire knowledge. Only love is necessary. Only love will give you the strength for the achievements. Only love can take humankind through the path of progress and evolution. Love is the essential foundation. Love must be the essence in you and be in action, inside and outside of you. Love is the force you need and is the force that you will use. Love is your support and the support of humankind. In these teachings, you should not only look for knowledge, for the means of your own progress. You must seek training to do good. The way to do good will be taught by knowledge, knowledge which you should apply to yourself and others. Pay attention first to the needs of those around you, rather than your own needs. Your needs will disappear as, through love and knowledge, you strive to meet the needs of others. Ease the pain and needs of others, and your pain and needs will be relieved. But if you think of your own needs before the needs of your brothers and sisters, you will act selfishly and block the work of the higher forces in you. Everything that you received from us will always be to give and to share. But if you only think of finding a remedy for your own ailments in comforting your pain, you will receive nothing, because you would not be thinking or wanting to give, and love is constant giving. The work of Christ has been prepared for millennia in space, and it includes thousands of higher beings, some of which humankind remembers or worships. And as humans, they have been part of the current civilization and past civilizations. Those beings are remembered or worshipped by different groups. Now, all those groups will come together. The preparatory work for the uniting achievement that awaits humankind has been intense, including various incarnations of higher beings whom humankind remembers for their words and their deeds. The work will act transforming ideas and will only find obstacles in the selfishness of some beings. The simple doctrine of the work, easily accessible for the minds, will clarify many confusing or difficult to understand concepts. all minds will be able to recognize the truth of the words that have been given by the higher planes, and the need for the spiritual union of all humankind on earth. Misunderstood concepts, different religious groups, antagonistic ideologies have only separated humankind. The truth is one, and it will be within the reach of minds and consciousness, so it can be found by those who look for it with good intention. The truth does not include rituals, preconceived concepts, mistrust, fear, or punishment. The truth shines on its own. It is available to everyone and penetrates the mind and soul of those who wish to feel it and comprehend it. Do not hold on to words or concepts, or to anything that belongs to a certain doctrine. Hold on only to the truth of the urgent need for love and faith, the truth of the divine power expressed in all that exists, and which can be manifested everywhere, at any time, through any being. If we were to speak in human terms, we could say that the legions of the Lord are already prepared, but we will not use terms that, by analogy, could bring the concept of an army, which could mean fight, attack, or defense. We only say the servers of Christ are prepared. We serve Him and will always serve Him. For thousands of years, we have been spiritually part of His alliance, and repeatedly, in successive incarnations, we have brought flashes of His light for humankind to mark luminous paths. The time has come where all evolved beings that serve the Christ with love shall use their forces and power to work lovingly in the crystallization of His plan on earth. We love you so much, and we love this humankind that is hurting. Many times we have come to help it, trying to change the deviated course of the paths that humankind has followed. But to achieve it against the free will of humankind is impossible. So, in spite of the effort and love of so many higher beings who have tried to help, humankind has stubbornly taken the path of destruction. Christ knew a long time ago the path that humankind would follow, and because of that, He conceived the plan that is already in action. Only the love of Christ can achieve what shall now be achieved on earth, because love is a universal force that emanates from the Divine Father. It vibrates in all His creation, and it is the only force that can act in everything at any time, despite any circumstance. Love is the most powerful force because it is really the force of God. That divine force has created us, and it is within each and every one of us. And that divine force will now save you. Ambition has weakened the wonderful vibration in the human soul. Selfishness has given so much power to the negative vibration, opposite to love, that the vibration of love is hidden. It is drowned in the soul of humankind. But the loving force that Christ is projecting over humankind, and the vibrational harmonization between your soul and vibration of the love of the Christ has awakened that vibration in you and through you. And it will also awaken the vibration of love in the souls of others. For the survival of humankind, it is necessary that the vibration of love awaken in all the souls of humankind. You constitute the outpost of love on earth. You should transmit and radiate the vibration of love to others and to nature because, due to the influence of that wonderful vibration, the forces of life that exist in nature will also be awakened. Humankind of the future requires new elements for the new civilization and the more subtle physical matter, which it shall have in the future. The new elements that humankind will need have always existed in nature around you, in the air that you breathe. The elements have always been around you. But the time had not yet come for them to be discovered by humankind. These are dormant forces that only specific vibrations can awaken. These are forces that, had evil succeeded in getting humankind to awaken them, it could have destroyed you. So, they are very powerful forces that only should be used and guided through the path of love. Slowly, humankind will get to know and use those forces, but it will be when love guides their research and leads their action. That is your mission, to awaken love in humankind. The vibration of love would allow the awakening of the enormous forces that nature encloses, and which humankind of the future will need and be able to use.